Food inflation rose to 2.4% in June from 2% in May and 1.4% in April, while inflation in fuel and light group moderated. Excluding food and fuel, inflation remained unchanged after having fallen by 50 basis points to 4.1% in May from 4.6% in April. The softness in inflation in this category was broad-based. Inflation expectations of households moderated by 20 basis points for the 1 year ahead horizon. Merchandise exports contracted in June 2019. Imports also contracted. And as the fall in imports was larger than that of exports, the trade deficit declined modestly during May-June on a year-on-year basis. On the financing side, net foreign direct investment flows moderated to $6.8 billion in April-May 2019 from $7.9 billion a year ago. Net foreign portfolio investment flows in the domestic capital market amounted to $2.3 billion during the current financial year so far, that is up to 5th of August, as against net outflows of $8.5 billion in the same period last year. India's foreign exchange reserves were at $429 billion on August 2nd, 2019, an increase of $16.1 billion over end March 2019. In view of these developments and considering that inflation for first quarter of 2019-20 was in alignment with its June projections, the MPC has retained its inflation projection at 3.1% for Q2 2019-20 and revised the projection for H2 2019-20 to 3.5% to 3.7% with 3.5% to 3.7% with risks evenly balanced, from 3.4 to 3.7% projected in June. CPI inflation for Q1 2021 has been projected at 3.6%. The MPC has revised downwards the projection of real GDP growth to 6.9% for 1920, and this consists of 5.8 to 6.6% for H1 1920 and 7.3 to 7.5% for H2, with risks somewhat tilted to the downside. This is against 7% which the MPC had projected in the earlier meeting in June. And at that time, the projection, as you would recall, was 6.4 to 6.7% for H1 and 7.2 to 7.5% for H2 of 1920, with risks evenly balanced. The downward adjustment in GDP growth projection was warranted by various high-frequency indicators pointing to weakening of both domestic and external demand conditions. On the other hand, the MPC was of the view that the impact of monetary policy easing since February 2019 is expected to support economic activity going forward. The MPC has voted for a policy rate reduction of 35 basis points instead of conventional 25 basis points. Let me explain the rationale underlying this action. Considering the evolving macroeconomic outlook, the Reserve Bank has been preemptive in its monetary policy actions and stance. Since February 2019, it has reduced the policy repo rate by a cumulative 75 basis points till today's meeting. In addition, it has changed the stance of policy from neutral to accommodative, which is effectively a further reduction in the policy rate since it takes rate increase off the table, while committing to either rate reductions or status quo going forward. Furthermore, sufficient liquidity has been provided to the system, resulting in overnight money market rates trading below the policy rate throughout July and August so far. In today's meeting, the MPC